Okay, everybody, so this is Roman leaders before Julius Caesar. So, what do you remember about Julius Caesar? What changes he makes in Rome? So, this is a slideshow that goes with the cell phone activity, and there's different slides. So, Julius Caesar as a leader. Although Caesar wanted to improve Roman society, some people resented, so didn't like the idea, didn't go along with what he was doing, the way he had gained power. Some people feared he was too powerful. On March 15th, a date that the Romans call the Ides of March in 44 BC, Caesar was stabbed to death. The Ides of March. On the Ides of March, March 15th, 44 BC, Caesar was stabbed in the Senate by Brutus and the other Roman senators. Caesar was shocked by Brutus's betrayal and stopped fighting when he saw Brutus's sword drawn. Okay, so we found out about Julius Caesar as a leader. We found out an important date in history, the Ides of March. This was the day that Caesar was stabbed to death. We know that it was done by the senators, and we know that Brutus, who was a senator and was pretty close to Caesar, was one of the people that was important or like instigated it, I guess, or led it kind of thing, which really upset Caesar, and he gave up after that. So what happens next? Rather than becoming heroes, Caesar's murderers were forced to flee for their lives. Rome was shocked by Caesar's murder, and many of the common people rioted after his death. So even though some people didn't agree and thought he was a harsh ruler, there were others that valued and respected him, and they were upset when he was murdered. Antony and Octavian. Okay, so we heard about these two people in the video that we watched about Julius Caesar. So who were they? Mark Antony, Caesar's former assistant, and Octavian, which was Caesar's adopted son, emerged as the new leaders of Rome. And if you remember, Octavian we heard about in our passage in the text, and we know that he became the Augustus, the title of Augustus, and he ruled Rome after Caesar was murdered. Antony delivered a eulogy that solidified Caesar's popularity. So basically he, solidified means that he proved it or made it actually put it in, I don't want to say stone, but he made it so that it was he proved it, I guess is the word that I keep thinking of. He also led an army to hunt down and execute anyone involved in the assassination, including Brutus. So when you're doing your slideshow, think about when it says, who would Antony message? We could think of maybe he messaged Octavian, or maybe like in modern day, maybe he figured out where Brutus was, messaged him to try to draw him out so that he could capture him. Just some suggestions. Okay, peace doesn't last long. Antony meets Cleopatra. So we wondered where Cleopatra was coming into the story, right? He divorces his wife, which is Octavian's sister, to be with Cleopatra. Ooh, not good, right? So Octavian saw this divorce as an insult to his sister and himself. Antony's behavior led to another civil war in Rome. Antony and Octavian's forces met at the Battle of Actium, and Antony's fleet was defeated, but he escaped back to Egypt with Cleopatra. So think of a song, now that we know what Cleopatra's role was in the situation, then think of a song. Maybe it's a love song, right? So maybe she's thinking about Mark Antony. Never know. So the last slide. Antony and Cleopatra committed suicide so they would not be taken prisoner by Octavian. With Antony's death, Octavian became Rome's sole ruler. Historians consider this the end of the Roman Republic, and the beginning of the Roman Empire. So we talked about the Roman Empire, right? And we said that we were not going to have a republic anymore. And there were going to be a series of emperors that were going to take over and lead Rome. And it would change the dynamics. People are not going to probably have as much say, which, think about it, we had patricians, plebeians. Who do you think had more say in the government? Who was taken care of more? So that's a little bit of a history. Use the information from this slideshow to be able to complete your cell phone activity and complete the slides. If you need further information, you can go ahead and Google and research it. So if you have a question, please don't hesitate to reach out either in class or by email. And I will talk to you very soon. Have an awesome day.